Oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
breaking news, bro. Breaking news. I got some breaking news.
Yes.
Lions are trading Matthew Stafford to the Rams
Oh.
for Jared Goff and 2 future first-round picks.
Oh, baby! Let's go!
No.
You're capping.
Let's go, baby! It just came to my phone too. Let's go! See you later.
Okay. Can we run back what the parameters of that trade are again?
Yeah,
Super Bowl, baby.
run that
Oh.
ramifications of the trade again, Shay.
2 future first-round picks and a third-round pick.
For the
And they get
Lions.
Jared Goff.
The Lions get 2
So
first
the Lions
round
get
picks and a third.
Yes.
Wow. Jared Goff must really be trash.
That's
if
what-
they had to
oh
give
my
him, if they had to give that up with him, that's with Jared Goff. So Jared Goff is part of the deal, right?
What?
Yeah.
Wow, they must
2
really
first-round
think Jared
picks
Goff is
and
a
a third.
pile of garbage to give up that. Wow.
The Rams, though, you ain't got no
That's a
first
move.
round pick.
That's a
It's
move.
Damn, yo, I got no first round pick for the next 2 years.
But this means
Hey,
that means if they could trade Watts, if they could trade Stafford, they could trade Watson now.
Listen to me. Listen to
They
me.
don't have
It's
to wait
only
for
fair.
Watts.
It won't be official until March. No.
Wait, it's only
Okay.
it's only right that I have to give my reaction here, okay?
Yes.
And I'm thankful that it's whatever.
wow.
The 2 draft picks are not going to mean anything.
So you say
It's not
that
going to
now.
mean anything because all that tells me is this: this team, our general manager, once again, this is why I love Nestle because he's aggressive. That's what I love about him. He wants to win. It's Super Bowl or nothing with us right now. That's it. That's all this trade indicates. He really believes that this team, our team, is ready to win a Super Bowl. We are a quarterback away, i.e., the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One player away from being there. I cannot wait.
And Stafford, hold up, wait. And Stafford, the guy that's been getting crushed by Aaron Rodgers his whole life, is somehow with the Rams gonna but not
he's
even
gonna
him.
do great. He's gonna do great. He was doing great in Detroit.
He'll
There's
do
no doubt that-
good. He'll do
He'll do
good.
amazing.
Well,
He'll
he's
do
gonna do
amazing.
I
great.
think he'll. Yeah, I think he'll do
He's gonna
good.
do
But
great.
I will say
He'll be
this much
good.
though.
But not great.
Boy, and I am confident in Matthew Stafford in terms of his quarterback play. I feel like he's wasted most of his career with Detroit. He will undoubtedly. I mean, anything is really an upgrade over Jared Goff. But if Matthew Stafford ends up getting hurt, ends up missing significant amount of time, or just in general, this trade does not work out. This is a trade that's got a fired GM all over it.
Mm-hmm.
He bet his whole legacy on that trade. Whoever your GM is, he bet his whole legacy on this trade. So if y'all ain't in the championship game within either the year coming up or the year after that, the trade's a complete fail. Now,
I agree, 1000%.
now I'm gonna say it like this: if this trade don't work out, and them first round picks are like real first round picks, this is gonna hurt for a while. But I understand you got a window. This is your window. You're making
Yes,
a run
sir.
during your window.
Yes, sir.
I see the ambition, but man,
I love it.
you're betting a lot on Matt Stafford.
News, bro.
Can I just say something real quick? Because
No, you can't.
I'm looking at the Rams. Hey, I'm a big huge Matthew Stafford fan, right? So I'm just looking at your receiving core. Like, you definitely need to go out and get yourself another weapon.
Agreed.
Before I solidify the Los Angeles Rams as an actual Super Bowl contender. Because I like Cam Akers. He came on later in the year, especially versus who they played in the wild card. Who they play in the wild card?
The Rams?
Seahawks.
They played the Seahawks.
Seahawks. He had like over 100 yards rushing. So if they can establish the run, because that's something that you didn't see in Detroit, and Matthew Stafford was still able to put up numbers, which here goes back to what we was talking about earlier. You can't establish the running game, you ain't gonna have no team success. But
But can we talk about
Listen,
the real
Don't be
situation?
surprised. Don't be surprised, Fansanity DeVore. Odell Beckham.
Bro, they're not taking that
What
trade.
this trade makes sense in the level of, and again, Shay, thank you so much for breaking that news to us, bro. We appreciate it.
No, my pleasure, man.
This makes sense because I understand that the 2 draft picks. I agree with everybody. The 2 draft picks is a risk. But again, this is just who Les Snead is. It's not like his gambles haven't paid off. It's paid off ultimately for the most part. So he's doing a good job. The guy knows what he's doing. Stafford is just the consistency alone at the quarterback position makes a big difference. And you want to know who I want to give this trade credit to? As crazy as it's gonna sound, I'm going to give this trade credit to Tom Brady because maybe Les Snead said, you know what? Just seeing what Tampa did with Tom Brady, just being consistently better at passing the ball and limiting turnovers can get us over the hump. I truly believe that Les Snead believes that this roster has what it takes. We still some pieces away, offensive line and wide receiver, like Havoc said. Definitely needs to be addressed. And maybe possibly another cornerback. We don't really need one because we got the best cornerback in the game. But it wouldn't hurt to add somebody there too. It wouldn't hurt, because maybe Jalen Ramsey can lead the league in interceptions when he got another elite cornerback on the opposite side of the field, him as well.
It's a very interesting trade. I mean, look. You give the Rams are already a playoff team.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So you add at least a consistent quarterback to the mix. You have what they would call. And this is a boxing term, but this is what you would call it gives the Rams a puncher's chance. They're not going to go in next year being favored to win the NFC. They're not going to go in next year being favored to win the Super Bowl. But it does give you a puncher's chance at doing something if they upgrade their weapons.
They'll win the West. If they add a receiver, I strongly believe the Rams will win the West.
Although,
to be fair, too.
Okay.
To be fair, the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl, they weren't favored either to even make it to the playoffs that year.
No. I think people had them in the playoffs off the back of Todd Gurley because he went into the season as an MVP candidate, basically.
And what are those draft picks? Let's just say if we didn't give up 2 first-round draft picks and we gave up something else, all the draft picks would end up turning into it because, like I said, this is a very aggressive move by Les Snead. Mm-hmm. All this did was just he basically said, I'm gonna give up the 2 draft picks because I'm thinking our next draft picks for the next 2 years are going to be pick number 31 or pick number 32. Which I mean,
man, you setting the bar hella high right now.
Hindsight is 2020 because guess what? The Texans thought the exact same thing until they were picking number 3, and they're like, well, they were supposed to be.
The Texans weren't set up like the Rams are set up. The Rams are set up literally to win a Super Bowl. Like, that's no question about it.
Right. And so we're the 49ers this year. Like, you don't know what's going to happen in NFL season.
We'll worry about that.
Hindsight. That's what I say. Hindsight is 2020. It could be the best thing for y'all. But you know what fans are the first thing to do? Talk themselves into a trade. Like, oh my gosh, the algebra and the calculus that a fan base will do to get themselves to this mountaintop. Just let it play out. Y'all gonna be all right.